Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I'm gonna be talking on the idea of a content creator. Like what does it take to be a content creator? I feel like I always do motivational episodes on content creating, but I feel like I should overall talk on this. I feel like it's something that can help out people out there, my just starting or rising content creators, people that are kind of struggling to find answers. I feel like this episode may help me too, because I may say some things that because at times I don't even know what I'm saying. Like, I do know what I'm saying, but at the same time, like, I'll say something, be all like, dang, that was good, I need to follow that myself. But anyways, the idea of a content creator. First off, you're gonna need all your equipment. I've said that numerous times, for content creating, but then you just gotta really find that passion of being a content creator, and I feel like I'm gonna use myself as an example, because I feel like my rookie year of being a content creator, like the year where I really started taking it serious, is a year where I'm like, I would love to be that person again, because man, it was honestly, it was insane, like having no distractions, just waking up because honestly, a day of work with me, as a content creator, would be waking up at 6-7 in the morning, because I was already waking up at that time. So I was because it was the year prior, I was in school, so I was already waking up at that time, because that was the time I had to be at school. So it was and it was just and it was same with my old job too, and I still kind of wake up at that time, but I feel like now I just kind of chill. I really don't have, and I think that's what I need to do. I just need to start waking up early, and just doing recording one video, working my way up to being that person again. But no, that person that I was back in 2015 and 2016, just that year frame. So I will wake up 6-7 in the morning, send my family off, because they all had their own things that they was doing throughout the day. So they would go out to their stuff, and I'm home by myself. So there was nobody to talk to, nobody to chill with. I wasn't really chilling and talking with a whole lot of friends. There was maybe there was one friend I would hang out with, and then we'll meet up with other friends. But other than that, it was I had the whole place to myself pretty much. So I would just go record as many gaming videos as I possibly can in my room, probably 10 a.m., head downstairs, and then just record a crap ton of reaction videos. And the fam, I was telling you, I had to think, I think that's why I had weekends off as a content creator, because I had so much content, bro. I had so much content, but I would still record something. I think there was at times where I would record something on the weekends, or at least post something on the weekends. But yeah, it was just nonstop work every week, and then eventually at some point in time, I had got this job in Seattle. And it was it shut all that stuff down. So and then overall, I guess if you got time to yourself throughout the day where you can work on being a content creator, it's fam, use that time to your advantage. All right, because at that point in time is on your side. You got all the time in the world. You can do whatever. And then the thing is I know people will be all well, when did you go to sleep? I don't remember going to sleep. I don't remember doing any of that stuff. Fam, I was up at night recording videos. There would be from that morning, from the dark mornings to the dark evenings, I was always recording or doing something, right? So I'm saying, if I would have probably been Twitch streaming, and if TikTok and all that stuff would have been out at that time, it's bro, I had way more content than what I have now. So then also, I think if I would have just been able to just focus on YouTube, I think I definitely would have had I definitely would have had a lot more content, because I was just so motivated and dedicated to the arts and crafts of being a content creator. But then I got this job in Seattle, and couldn't do that anymore. So to talk on that, being a content creator, but then you have a another job and stuff. So how I did it, I remember that first week, I couldn't record. I was so tired at my old job, because at my old job, so the place that I worked at, so there was like 3 locations in the area where I worked at. And the one location that I worked at was the busiest. So you're ringing up like, me alone, I was ringing up well over 400, 500 customers. Like, cause I remember the cash register, it would like kind of just like check out at 450, like people and things. And then, at some point in time, like, I had to like, start the thing all over again. Like, it's crazy how I've been away from my job for like 2 years, but I still remember like some key things at my job. But yeah, so I would like ring up like for it. So it'll be like, it'll stop at 450 transactions, like credit card transactions. That's not even including the people that'll come through and pay with cash and stuff. So you're including that, and that's probably well over 100 people. So yeah, it was probably like a good like 500-600 people, and there's probably like sometimes it'll be less than that. If it's like just a quick day and things, but like if it's a day, like kind of like today right now in Washington, like it's raining outside, you don't really want to go out nowhere, and that there's a cafe that serves good food right beneath you, like fam, you're gonna go to that cafe. So yeah, on a busy day, oh my god, like bruh, just ransacked. Like honestly, it was like people was coming through that place like non-stop, and that's not even including. So I think people would just be thinking, "Oh, I'm just only doing cashier work." No, I'm not. You're doing cashier, so you're doing the standing there and cashier work, and then you're also doing physical work. So let's say, for an example, if they're all like, "Oh, the Coca-Cola guy messed up on the order." So now he has to, so he was like, he left all of our drinks at this other location. So now I gotta take a cart, right? I gotta take a cart, push that cart all the way. And it's like, when the cart's empty, it's fine. But then when it gets all filled up, then it's like, I'll never forget the day when they gave me a broken cart. So the broken cart and they had me go to all 3 locations. So I'm holding this cart up with my body and pushing it down the sidewalk at the same time. I'm going to one location, then you might get that door person that's all like, "Oh nah, bro, I'm gonna get in trouble if you use the regular elevators. So you gotta go around back and use the freight elevator and stuff." So now I gotta push this heavy cart up, like, cause you know how like sometimes in like alleyways and things, like they kind of got like that incline. So like if you choose the spot where it's like incline, you gotta go up and things, cause usually that's like the closest. It's like I ain't trying to like go all around the building and stuff. So I just try to go to the nearest. So you're pushing this cart up this incline, and it's like, all bumpy and all messed up, and you're trying to keep it from like collapsing and things and ruining all the sodas. Then you gotta push it up this little like ramp to like go like up to the freight elevator area. So now you're doing that. Then you're having to wait on somebody, and you're sweating like you just like played 4 quarters in the NBA finals and stuff. And it was insane. It was so insane. And so you're doing that, having to come back, ring up like 400, 500, 600 plus customers. And then you're having to like go around. Then then the thing was like, so there was 3 of us that had worked there, but there was only 2 registers. So there'll be that one person that'll be running around cleaning and all that stuff. So we'll like switch off, or we'll have it where it's like, oh, okay, like when that person's done, it's like, hey, can one of you guys pop off? Like I did everything, just top off. So like it's just like stuff like that. So we're all just kind of like switch off, fill up some things, do some things, need to go use the restroom, then come back. Might be wiping down counters, filling up stuff. It was a bunch. It was a lot of different things. Then we're closing, so we're having to replenish everything. We're having to clean up everything. And then, we might have to do another like cart rescue mission or whatever, and go back and forth to locations and things. And then then on top, then that's just the work stuff. Now you gotta go and be an outside like doing outside person things, right? So so let's just say, oh man, I'm telling you, it's like from stepping into my old job, it's going to be a hectic day. Like, depending on like what day it was, like if it was like a holiday or something, then you're chilling. But like or like a holiday week, then you're chilling. But like on just a regular like day throughout the month, like just throughout the week, and there ain't no special occasions, it's going to be a hectic day. So then let's say you're getting off work. You got some errands and some things to do, and you're all like, hey, you know what? I might as well just do it out here. So let's say there might be a pay week. Now I'm just kind of getting off topic at this point. We're not really off topic, but I'm still kind of like sticking to what's going on. I'm not working anymore at this point. So I'm going over to the Nike store. I'm like, let me see if they got the new Jordans. They don't got the new Jordans. They said the nearest store that has it is all the way in the city that you're not even heading to. And I'm like, fam, I'm not trying to go that far out. But then they're all like, and if you live in Washington State and you live in like in the Seattle area, then I'm pretty sure you know of South Center. So they might throw in the loop and they're all like, oh, well, the nearest store that has it is South Center. And I'm like, fam, like, you guys can't do like no like drone drop off, like drop them off and then like, I'm saying, like that just seemed more logical. And they all like, nah, man, just like, you're going to have to go catch your bus. So, okay, so like, you're going to have to catch your bus and then catch another bus. And then you're going to have to catch another bus. So you're going to catch like multiple buses, like going back and forth and things. And I'm like, bro, and then, so here's the thing with the buses. You'll be walking to your bus stop and then we'll see your bus like pulling up or driving off and you're at a crosswalk and it just changed to red. So now you're all like getting ready like a track star and things, getting ready to take off running and stuff. As soon as it hits that you can walk, you don't even walk. You just running full speed to that bus. And then you might get that one bus driver. It's like you knock on the door and they're like, hey, I'm here. And they're like, nope, sorry, too late. You might get a bus driver like that. So now you got to wait 30 minutes for another bus to show up, because I always manage to get the longer waiting buses. But yeah, you're waiting that long, then you having to go all the way to South Street and get your Jordans, and then you having to come back home. Do you really think you're going to want to record some YouTube videos after all of that? I'm saying, like, even on a day where it's like, I know people probably ask, well, how was it like on a less busy day? Fam, if you had all these other busy days throughout the week, and then what you have it where it's like that Friday or something where it's or even it's like it, regardless of whatever the day of the week it is. All right, so you know what? Let's just say beginning of the week, Monday. There's like no hectic things. I always had like an energy and stuff when I go into work, because I'm like, look, okay, you had to have like some sort of like athletic energy going into my job, because if not, you went around there being lazy. It was like you're either gonna get called out for being lazy, or the job is just gonna be extremely difficult for you. So, anyways, but no, let's say if it's like it's like the day before Christmas Eve, right? I'm trying to think, because yeah, we get Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off. We did. But let's just say it's like a day or some days prior before Christmas, right? So obviously you ain't gonna be dealing with a whole lot of customers, but you're there. There's gonna still be some things going on, like that last minute stuff, last minute orders, last minute cleaning, last minute doing a bunch of different things and stuff. So yeah, cleaning around, all this other stuff. So we were going to, instead, like, just to let the day go on faster, we were going around there working as if we were like, so maybe not like 400, 500, 600 customers, but we were like going around there cleaning up and doing everything possible. Like, yeah, we just we had our moments where we were chilling and things, but no, at the end of the day, like, we were still working as if like we were serving a crap ton of customers and stuff. So anyways, so yeah, then, you head home, same situation, like, let me get my Christmas Jordans. They all like, oh, next store they got them, they ain't even here, it's somewhere else. I'm like, you know what, fam, I ain't even got time for all that. I'm just gonna go straight home. Because though there were like numerous occasions when I really tried to do the content creating stuff while working at my old job, and I had to say it really didn't start kicking in until 2020, when I was like, hey, you know what, if I gotta stay up like past like midnight, going to sleep like 3 a.m. working on videos, if I gotta do whatever it takes just to get content creating to being a full-time job, I'm gonna do it. I don't, like, at this point, I had like a beginning of 2020, I just really had like a don't care attitude when it came to like being a content creator. But it was like a don't care attitude more so in a positive way. Like, I don't care if I don't become a content creator. Like, no, I was like, fam, I don't care about nothing else besides being a content creator. So that's where I was at mentally and things. And then then the pandemic had happened. But yeah, like before that, I remember I tried Twitch streaming. That was okay, I guess, but still, it was like, you had them long days, and then there might be a day where somebody might call out. you know, so then you're having to do like, oh, then it's like, then if it's like a cashier that calls out, and then you might get the like managers that don't want to help in things, and then you're like, you know, you're doing a crap ton of work. It's like you and the other cashier that's doing a crap ton of work. So then it's like, then there's that. And I'm telling you, I'll never forget, there was the one day I remember I was leaving from work, and I think I was the only cashier that was there, because I think they were taking forever to hire one cashier. And then I think the supervisor, I'm pretty sure you guys know who that is, Jack. Shout out to the band Monitor. That's who that is and stuff. He was, you know, the supervisor and stuff. But I think there was a day where he called out, and I think he had, or was it when he was recording his this last album? It was for some reason. I remember he wasn't there, and I remember it was only me, and I remember I did so much work, bruh. It was a lot. Like I was pretty much like 2.5 people. Like I couldn't be a full 3 people and things. It was like I had to say, it was like I did like 2.5 like people's worth of work. Like they'll do like the topping off on things, but me, I was doing like a bunch of different stuff. And I'll never forget, I was walking home, or I'm not walking home, but I was walking to the bus stop. And I was like, fam, I could have literally fell asleep walking. Like, that's how tired I was. Like, I felt my body in pain, bruh. Like, and I think that's when it, like, really hit me. I was like, fam, I really got to do something, you know, with content creating. I got to do something. And I think that's when I had told myself, like, yeah, 2020, I'm like, I just got to have, like, a newfound attitude with being a content creator. And it's like, whatever it takes. Like, no holding back, no setbacks, no nothing. I'm like, I'm doing whatever it takes to be a content creator. And yeah, overall, I just you know, I tried, but it's like, it's one of the hardest things. So like, can you be a content creator while having another job? It's gonna be an extreme, like, you can, but it's gonna be hard. So that's why it's like, you know, if you're trying to do like, be that person where it's like, you're like, I was trying to be the content creator I was before I started working, and then like being like, you know, working at this cafe and stuff. And man, it was exhausting, and I was like, I couldn't do it. I still remember, I think it was like that first week, and I was like, oh nah. I was like, I cannot, you know, record like 15 to 30 videos and stuff and then try to post them all. I think I remember I recorded like a few videos, and ever since then, like, that's always been my thing. I have to say, like, recently now, I've really been like involved in like just overall like getting stuff done with content creating, like, because no, like, so overall, like, I know people probably ask like, well, how was it like beginning of the year? So I do remember I was like recording, I was like staying up, working on videos, getting more involved like with other platforms. Like I remember I started posting on, I think it was that year prior. Because my thing is like, I know people will be all like, oh, you had like a New Year's resolution. No, with me, I start my New Year's resolutions. As soon as I think of a New Year's resolution, I start doing it right then and there at that point. So I remember it was the year prior. I was like kind of working on TikTok videos. I remember I had like one video do pretty well, and then just, you know, working on like other videos and stuff. So there was that, and then yeah, then I was also creating like numerous channels. So I was like working on that, and then my podcast, and then, you know, it was like a bunch of different things I was, you know, getting back into and stuff. So yeah, I was all like, I was doing whatever it took, and then when the pandemic had started, it gave me more time. And so yeah, it was like, I'm pretty sure you guys can see, there was the one month, I think in 2020, I think it was at September, I think I posted like, it was a lot of videos. I can't remember if it was like 100 and something or like over 200 videos, but I just remember I posted like, well, I think it was like over 100. I don't know. I don't think I've ever reached the 200 mark yet with recording videos. I should one of these months just try to like do that, but I know, well, there might have been the one month. I remember I did the 100 video challenge and was like record like 100 videos for the weekend. And I think it dragged on into that like next week. But I do think that I might have recorded like 200 videos. I don't know. I had to like do, all right, I guess that'll be like the next challenge. Try to record 200 videos for a weekend. And yeah, overall, see how that goes and things. But anyways, yeah, I was all like, I was overall, I was just doing everything possible in 2020. I kind of had like a little setback then, but I was like, still. I was doing whatever it took to be a better content creator. Then I know people are probably like, oh, like last year. I was like, well, last year YouTube was going crazy with those strikes, so I couldn't really do a whole lot with YouTube. And then this year, it's like, yeah, I say this year has been going pretty decent with content creating. I've been getting a lot of stuff done, so streaming, recording, not really having no setbacks and stuff with YouTube. But yeah, just overall, just chilling for the most part, chilling. So. But anyways, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching in or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 43 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And then that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.